blockchain technology is finally ready for news distribution and payments. So this is what we're going to talk about here. We're going to talk about distributed ledger technology, self-sovereign identity, immutable records, tokens, coins, tokenomics, and shared resource computing. So last year, how many people remember this moment when I talked about blockchain for news? I know that inspired some of you to go back and start experimenting. We finally hit an inflection point with blockchain technology last year. We've started to see a ton of ICOs, those are initial coin offerings. The SEC has decided it's getting involved, right? Which I think is bad on the regulation side, but good, because it tells us something about the future. We've seen big diversification in the ecosystem, and we're seeing a ton of new, really interesting, clever applications. So that takes us to our first tech trend, which are immutable records. So blockchain technology allows the creation of what are called distributed immutable records of information. So basically, once it's out there, you cannot alter it in an easy way. And you can't delete it, and you can't modify it. Immutable records can be used, so that's what's being used to exchange coins, but it can be used in other ways. So they can be used to distribute general information, not just financial information. So this is a startup called Tron, and basically it's like a peer-to-peer content distribution system at scale. All of this stuff that I'm showing you is currently in operation. It's early days, right? But it basically is a decentralized content distribution platform. So the data on it is cryptographically secure via the blockchain, and the creators get to keep all of their profits. It's being used by in other areas of the world that are other industries. Porn is what I'm trying to say. So it's being used for other purposes at the moment, but it's early days, right? And it's really interesting to think about a decentralized system that nobody can go in and tamper with. Tron also gives content creators total rights to all of their digital footprint. So basically, this kind of cuts out Facebook and Google and the ad brokers from the value chain, which I don't think is the worst thing for content. Immutable records can also be applied to journalism in, I think, some incredibly cool ways, right? So if it's the case that we can't, once the information has been sent, and you can't alter it, then that provides us with some very interesting opportunities. For example, you could start publishing certified reporters' notebooks. So the notes that went into, the reporting that went into a story, right? Now I realize there's some drawbacks to publishing, but if done well, you could publish this, and basically nobody could then say, well, you made this up, right? Because it's there, and it's been verified and certified, and we would know that the information was correct as reported. This also another opportunity, a next generation alternative to wire services. So subscribers could get access to real-time, trustworthy news. News organizations could circumvent Twitter, because we got a different distribution channel now. There's another opportunity, circumvent the government in places where journalism and journalists are under assault. Rappler is a tremendous publication based in the Philippines, and the Philippine government keeps trying to take them down. So if we get, Rappler and other organizations like it onto decentralized platforms, they can say whatever they want about the government. The government cannot come and take away their right to publish. A decentralized platform can't easily be taken down. Fourth opportunity, use it to preserve journalism regardless of closures. So this helps to solve our digital frailty problem. Your stories could live on in perpetuity. The next trend has to do with self-sovereign